welcome back to the channel YouTube for episode 50 of our Madden 22 franchise mode. Take a look there, Fletcher Cox, 8 sacks. What a performance right there from Big Fletch. I'm pretty sure it's like a record, or it's almost a record, something like that. Maybe ties the single game record. I'm not sure what the single game record is. It might be 7 or 8 sacks. But he either ties it or he breaks it right there. But that's an insane game right there. You love to see that. Love to see Fletch in his, later half of his career. A lot of people thought, he's fallen off. He's not the same guy he once was because of, some slow starts, a few bad seasons. It happens. But, Kelsey going, hey, I think I want to maybe stick it around a little more. Saying, hey, you're, at 70, 80%. You're still better than anyone else on the team. Hands down. Jason goes, oh, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, this is back-to-back seasons in a row this has happened. So, I don't know. I have no clue. Jason Kelsey, if you're winning, he's gonna stick it with us. He's not gonna want to retire, which is great. But after that, Jalen Reagor comes in and goes, hey man, Devontae had a great week last week. Well, yeah, Jalen, he did. He got himself a superstar X Factor. And Jalen's like, yeah, I think I can, I think I want to be a contributing part. I want some more looks my way. I want to be a bigger part of this offense. Jalen Reagor out here asking to be a bigger part of the offense. Like, Jalen Reagor, you understand that, Part of the reason why the Eagles had to draft Devontae is because they drafted you. Now, Devontae Smith has earned 2,500 XP himself for just inspiring Jalen. And Jalen has a goal to go probably for a career high, 150 receiving yards. That's probably just a career season high right there. Not even a game high, just season high. 150 receiving yards right there against the Chiefs. Chiefs thankfully don't have a great pass defense, so maybe we could kind of use and abuse that Chiefs defense right there. They're 3-0, but I guarantee that's entirely based off of Patrick Mahomes right there, going entirely off his way to throw like just 12 touchdowns a game. Sure, we're gonna try and sit here and run the ball, just run down the throats. Best way to keep Mahomes off the field, keep him from scoring, is just keep him off the field, keep the ball in the running back's hands. Get the hard first downs. Use 2-3 attempts per first down. Don't just, don't go for 30, 40-yard plays. Go for, the 4 or 5 yard plays. Get those first downs and just bleed that clock out. But here we go. Rattler coming out for back-to-back starts. Looking to have an improvement off of last week where he went for 400 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. So, it was his first career start. He's nervous. It happens. If I was making my first NFL start, I'd probably be a little nervous as well. But Rattler here, he's a professional. He's going to learn from it. He's going to keep going forward. And he's going to have the best thing come towards his way. Sure, I did stumble over any words right there. That was entirely fluid and entirely made a bunch of sense. But game is getting underway right now. Eagles and Chiefs are taking the field. You love that. Rattler, hyping up the team right here. Hyping up that offense. And Mahomes doing the same on his side of the field. Alright, here we go. We got Madden 22. Sanders, Mulata. It's a good offensive line. It's a good offensive line right there. Rattler, we trust. Plain and simple, it is Rattler, we trust. Now Mahomes, he's like, hey, we've been here. We've done this. Big coach Andy Reid, he used to coach Deuce Staley. Andy Reid doesn't lose to players or to former coaches from his staff. It's just a thing. He's like 10, 15-1 against his former coaches, which is insane. So he's got a lot of good coaches, like Ron Rivera, Harbaugh. A lot of guys are former Reid coaches. Todd Bowles, I think, is a former Reid coach. Is it Todd Bowles? I think it's Todd Bowles. But Fletcher Cox right there getting the game off early with a sack on second down, making this a 3rd and 8. So Cox has himself, 8 sacks last week, picks up his, 9th sack in 2 weeks. And the Cox again just bulldozes that guard, that right guard right there. Picks up his second sack in as many snaps. Makes it a 4th and 17 punt. Ready to go, big flinch. You love that. Now take a look. Here we go. Spencer Rattler, like I said last week, 400 yards, a touchdown, 3 interceptions. He's a young QB. I think he's 22 years old, 23 years old. But Jalen Reagor wide open on the slant, makes the juke, and in for the touchdown right there. Way to go. Deuce wants 4 passing touchdowns. We got 1 passing touchdown on 1 play. 1st and 10 over the middle to Kelsey. Yep, that's what you thought it was going to be. That's going to be a huge threat right there. Just Mahomes to Kelsey. 2nd and 6, here we are. It's going to be the inside swim move, and that's broken up by Catalan. I mean, Mahomes went deep, and the young safety broke it up. Now Cox, another shed right there. And Mahomes forced to come underneath right there with all that pass rush. And Greedy Williams makes that tackle. 4th and 3. They are going for it in the first quarter right now. Gutsy decision by the Chiefs. Hey, if they don't get this, it's a pitch play right here, and the Eagles' run defense snuffs that one out. Noah Sewell on that backfield tackle, and that, tackle for loss, really. It's going to be a 3rd and 5 coming from the 33-yard line. And there you go, Reagor. Is that Reagor again? That is Reagor, just holding on for dear life to that ball. Now he's just, catch with the chest. 83 yards already. Sanders gets the handoff. 2nd 7. Coughs up the ball in the X Factor. Oh boy, that's not what you want right there. How do you cough up a ball in the X Factor? Now, but pick it up though. And then following that, there you go. It's another fumble. This time it's going to be picked up by the defense. Back-to-back fumbles. One goes the way of the Eagles, one does not. So, Chiefs get the ball back on the 28-yard line. Fletcher Cox being stonewalled right there by a running back. And Kevon Wallace just gets absolutely burnt by Tyreek Hill right there. Deep safety help by Catalan. Miscommunication just was not there. 7-7 ball game is now after that deep pass, as Spencer Rattler is going to be sacked by Frank Clark right there. One of probably the most overrated defensive ends in the league. 2nd and 17 now. Throw on the run. Caught and brought in by Jalen Reagor for that 1st down. 4 for 4, 101 yards, and a touchdown for Spencer Rattler. Now Reagor sideline, and Reagor with the tiptoe catch. You love to see that. Rattler just, picking apart Jalen Reagor right now. I mean, Jalen Reagor probably has maybe their 2nd or 3rd best, probably the 3rd best corner on them right now. Probably got 1st on Devontae, 2nd on Dallas. So definitely picking the weak matchup right there. 2nd and 10 now for Mahomes. Mahomes in his X Factor. Picked off, dropped by Tyreek, stripped by Greedy Williams. However you want to call that one. Greedy Williams picks that one off and ends up at the Chiefs' 11-yard line. Now, 2nd and 5 from the 7. It's going to be a handoff to Miles, and Miles goes untouched into the end zone. Making this a 21-7 game right here. You love that. Miles Sanders just finds the hole, and he's going to run with it. 2nd and 5. All right, 2nd and 5. Handoff to the running back, and breaks free of a tackle. Okay, Catalan went out to wrap up the tackle right there, but Clyde Edwards-Helaire just breaks off a massive run after holding him in check for the better part of this game so far. Mahomes throw on the run to Edwards-Helaire, and Helaire foot race down at the 4-yard line. Mahomes, dealing right now. 182 passing yards, touchdown, interception, and of course, Kelsey on a linebacker. That's not even fair. How do you put Travis Kelsey on a linebacker? That's not fair to any linebacker. 14-21 game now as Sanders gets that ball, and Sanders gets himself a lot of room to run on the sideline, and Sanders needs 3 men to take him down at the 26-yard line. 16 carries, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns for Miles Sanders. Devontae in his X Factors, we hand off to Frank Gore Jr., and Gore ends up in the end zone right there for the touchdown. Love to see that right there for the rookie running back. There you go. Yeah, Frank Gore. Do you remember when Frank Gore Sr. was supposed to come to the Eagles and then they got rid of everyone and Frank Gore was like, nah, I don't want to come here. So, we got his son though. His son's here, which is pretty cool. 1st and 10 now. Here we go. And that's going to be a pass rush by Josh Sweat. Sack, 8-yard loss on Mahomes. 3rd and 16 now. Got thing, here we go. Pass rush. Gets neutralized. Throw on the run across the body. That's Sammy Watkins. What receiver is that right there? It's going to be Callaway? Antonio Callaway? No, I don't know. Callaway's the receiver on that catch. And Mahomes now sacked again. Josh Sweat just beating those tackles in one-on-one coverage. 2nd sack of the game for Sweat. 3rd and 10 now from the 15-yard line. Sweat again. They have him one-on-one on, no help for those tackles. But Avonte Maddox makes the tackle on Hilaire on 4th. Makes it a 4th and 3. Setting up the field goal opportunity right here for Butker. And that kick is up. And that kick will, in fact, be good. Love to see that. 2nd and 10 for Rattler and the Eagles. And, wide open is Quez Watkins, who turns upfield right there for a big first down catch and run. Now 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. It's going to be another wide open pass to Quez Watkins. And Watkins just get those underneath slant routes. He's got the speed. He's got like 90% speed, so it's hard to put even corners on him. Linebackers, no chance. But right now, the Eagles just using that, that pistol offense. A lot of underneath, a lot of slants, a lot of underneath routes. It's the kind of offense that Deuce is running right now. Now, there you go. Pass. First down catch behind number 6 right there. Avonte Maddox on the tackle. 2nd and inches as there's 8 seconds left with the clock ticking here in the 2nd quarter. That field goal will be good. Andy Reid, not too happy with his team performance right now. Throwing short 44% of the time for 87% accuracy, but only less than 40 yards. While the Eagles are running the ball inside for just under 60% of the time for $148, averaging 7 yards a carry. Eagles are just embarrassing that Chiefs run defense as Rattler escapes pressure, and he's going to get Kenny Gainwell, and Gainwell is just going to slip up the sideline. Taking that up to the 46-yard line right there. Big gain right there from the 3rd-year running back, Kenny Gainwell. 1st and 10 now for Rattler. Rolling out. He's got pressure, but he's got an open Reagor, and Reagor takes that one into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Way to go, Jalen Reagor. There you go. He's pounding the chest right there because he's doing something for the first time in his entire career. Cox now forcing pressure. Doesn't matter. Throw. Just pinpoint accurate throw right there. Mahomes just under 300 yards. 20 for 25. But clock still ticking. Pressure gets to Mahomes. No pressure. Kelsey just on Davion Taylor. Even our coverage linebackers can't even cover Travis Kelsey. That's how broken Travis Kelsey is. Just saying. 3rd and 10. All right. Let's get a pass rush in here. Thibodeau. Is that a tight end? A running back? Who is on Thibodeau right there? Slay wraps up and takes down Travis Kelsey. Kelsey's 7 for 60. Setting up a Butker field goal opportunity. That kick is up, and that kick will be a long one, but a good one. Making this a 23-42 ball game. Rattler going to roll out to the left, and on the out route, that's going to be Goddard with that big catch. So that 297, 3 touchdowns for Spencer Rattler, who rolling out to the right this time. He's going with his receiver sideline. Oof. In the coverage right there. He's trying to go for Devontae. He had a open receiver underneath. But, 2nd career start for Spencer Rattler. 2nd career start, 4th career game. He's going to make some mistakes like that. Now, Hail Mary, deep pass, 3rd and 12. That will be I'm going to say incomplete to McCole Hardman right there. Avonte Maddox in coverage. 2nd and 10. Handoff Sanders. Sanders sneaks up there for the first down right there. Goddard comes up with an injury out of the play. 2nd and 2 right now. It's going to be Rattler rolling out. Rattler has the receiver underneath. That's going to be Devontae open this time for that first down. Bruce Sternum for Dallas Goedert. He is going to be gone for the game. So in's going to come J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. You love him. You mostly hate him. It's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside who does not get the touchdown. That's going to be Dan Chisena, the 5th string wide receiver. 3rd and 5. Drop by Kelsey. A rare drop by Travis. Sets up an Eagles fumble picked up by Mailata, the former rugby player. He gets tackled. Alright. 2nd and 16 now. Alright, come on. Let's go Spencer. Instant sack right there. Just Miller on the sack. Mailata never even engaged Miller. Alright. 3rd and 25. We're going deep and just overthrowing Devontae right there. Andy Reid's like, cool. Let's go get some barbecue after this. 1st and 10. It's going to be play action, and play action is not the call as Fletcher Cox picks up his 3rd sack of the game. 3rd sack of the game. 3rd and 19 now. Thibodeau and Sweat one-on-one in coverage, and Mahomes just airmails that one, picked off by Slay. Who's going to take that down to the Chiefs' 39-yard line? Pressure forces a mistake by Patrick Mahomes. You love to see that, Philadelphia. 3rd quarter coming to a close right now as Rattler drops back, and wide open is Dan the man right there for the touchdown. Over the middle right there, big touchdown. Makes this a 56-23 ball game. Now, got a corner blitz right there. Picked off Bob. Oh, geez, that was almost not great right there. Should have been picked off. Bobbled in the air. Dropped by the receiver. Oh, that was hard to watch. Now Mahomes fires, gets the open receiver right there. I mean, Maddox and Kavan closing the tackle, so not much gain after the catch, but Ross. Is that John Ross? Is that John Ross right there? J. Ross? Justin Ross. Justin Ross out of Clemson, that's who that is. Now, Clyde-Edwards-Helaire, foot race down the sideline, forced out by Catalan for that first down, down at the 15-yard line. Geez, there's just no really keeping Mahomes out of it. It's like, hey, we stopped Mahomes for like 3 straight plays, and then he's like, yeah, I'm going to throw like a 50-yard bomb. Gets a touchdown right there, number 16, making this a 30-56 ball game. All right, I mean, because, AI doesn't miss the extra points for whatever reason. It's kind of garbage. 3rd and 11, Rattler forced to throw that ball away. 1st and 10 now, 8 minutes left in the game. We have Patrick Mahomes, and Kelsey misses a tackle right there, takes that ball down to the 20. 431 passing yards for Patrick Mahomes. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Go on, pass rush. Where'd the pass rush go? No pass rush. And picked off by Davion Taylor. He can go all the way. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and a touchdown, diving into the end zone, outrunning Clyde-Edwards-Helaire in those final 10 yards. Davion Taylor, pick 6. 3rd and 2, 3.5 minutes left. It's going to be an underneath pass right there. Kelsey catches it, but only picks up a yard. It's a punt. 1st and 10, handoff to Kenny G, and Kenny G breaks off for that first down right there. Nice big Kenny G run, 11 yards total. 3rd and 7, minute 38. Rattler tries to roll out, but he's going to get sacked by Frank Clark. Clark's 2nd sack of the game. 4th and 19. It's going to be a flag. It's going to be a delay of game right there on the Eagles. I mean, we'll take it. 4th and 24, 54 seconds left. Kenny G run that ball. Just kind of get that clock moving. 2nd and goal, 13 seconds left. Here we go. Touchdown. Travis Kelce. Just garbage time touchdown right there. Doesn't matter. Andy Reid with the loss right there. I mean, if you started the Eagles defense in fantasy this week, definitely not your week. If you started the Chiefs defense in fantasy this week, really definitely not your week. I mean, the Eagles defense did pick up a bunch of sacks, bunch of interceptions, but, garbage time touchdowns at the end of the game. They kind of sold it in that second half. But Philadelphia comes up victorious 63-37. 100 combined points on the dot. 20 for 34, 416, 3 touchdowns, interception. 171, 2 touchdowns for Miles Sanders. Reagor had a $181 and 2 touchdowns. Devontae only 56 yards. Avonte Maddox led the team with tackles. 3 sacks from Cox and 3 interceptions right there. One being a pick 6. 9 for 9 on extra points made for Jake the Snake. Jameson Williams had some returns right there. You'll love to see that for the second-year receiver. And then Jalen Reagor was like, "Yeah, coach, did you see what I did out there? Coach, I did it. I went out there. I performed. I had a game of my career." Jalen Reagor just, I'm glad for Jalen. Jalen Reagor had a career game. I'm truly glad for Jalen Reagor. And if you guys are glad for Reagor, hit that like button. Comment down below, because Spencer Rattler also is happy for Jalen Reagor. But next on YouTube, though, peace out. Rock on, stay super classy, and we guys catch you next time for episode 51 of our Madden 22 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode on Thursday, I think.